Welcome to the Kingdom. I'm Chris, and this is Good Enough Gaming. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Kingdom. Josh has finally returned.
What's up?
And so we are going to, celebrate?
Celebrate.
We haven't been able to film a batrep in like 3-4 weeks. So we're going to go big today. 3,000 points. Grimdark Future. It's Orcs versus Robot Legion.
Yeah.
Josh, he plays melee. You love melee.
I do.
And I love shooting, and so we always get this very unfair matchup. Like those of you who watch the Iron Brothers versus the Ranger Brothers skirmish game. That's what sometimes happens. So I promise this time I'm bringing melee so that we can get a good scrap going on.
Okay.
So it's Robot Legion, but it's entirely melee focused. We are going to be fighting over this particular city here. The city built up around these very strange pylons. So there's one in the dead center of the town, and then there's one in each of the two forest areas. And initially, they had been dormant for so long, everyone thought they were just like ancient ruins or relics or something like that. But they have suddenly activated and sent out a pulse of some kind that has summoned both the Robot Legions and the Orcs. They both want them.
Nice.
So that's what we're fighting over.
Pulsing pillars.
And Josh is back.
All those pulsing pillars just attract
pulsing pillars, shooting out things that people want to receive.
Shooting. That was good. I didn't even catch that one.
Thank you.
Starting to rub off on Chris. I like this.
Okay, so let's get to the armies, and then we'll get to the details of the mission. So 3,000 points of Orc Marauders. What do we got?
So these guys are actually inside another vehicle that I'll get to in a minute, but they're just up here for presentation, and so they don't forget them, because just like when we do everything else, like Deep Strike and stuff, I always forget. I'm like, at the end of the game, I'm like, man, why did I die so quick? Oh, there's a whole
half my army never joined.
But these are my my Orc Busters. They've been in previous videos.
Ghost Bust Orcs.
Ghost Bust Orcs. They are boss mob with 5 Ultra Axes and 5 carbines with heavy flamer mods.
That's a lot.
This mob is an orc mob of 20. We've got 2 pistols, 2 Ultra Axes, 8 carbines, and Field Doctor.
That just goes without saying.
It just goes without saying when I play. All right, so these are my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've also been here. Leonardo and Raphael are back here. I'm going to be repositioning them. I just wanted them to
being led by Batman.
Being led by Batman.
Not Splinter.
No, not Splinter.
Batman.
They've done many crossovers. It works. My kids, that's their favorite DVD.
Now that's actually, maybe all 4 would probably be able to take Batman, but one-on-one.
No, hell no. No.
So what are they? They're Ninja Turtle Orcs,
They are another boss mob, but this one they're 5 pistols, 5 Ultra Axes.
Okay.
So good melee if I can get them in there. Bad Shot Furious.
So charge.
Field Doctor.
Field Doctor on them too.
Field Doctor. Yeah, Field Doctor.
Okay.
All right, so this is my looted tank, aka the Everlasting Orc Stopper. Bright colors galore. I will not lose him on the battlefield.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, he's actually a modified Blood Angels or tank I picked him up at the local show. What's that? 2 years ago now. But it was just a basic run-of-the-mill Space Marine tank. Picked him up for like $20, and so I outfitted him with all this and orcified him with all the other additional orky bits.
So what's he rocking?
So the looted tank has 3 heavy machine guns, 2 rocket launchers, fast, and I gave him the boulder attachment, so he has an impact of 11.
11?
11. Toughness 12, and he has a transport ability of 5, which is where the Ghost
Bust Orcs are in the everlasting orc stop.
And then back here, we've got the combat cart, Mega Scrap MG, Chain RPG, Fast, Impact 3, Toughness 9, and Shooting.
And the kitchen sink.
Now, again, if everybody's noticing where things are laid out, the bottleneck factor always gets me, so these things can sound impressive, but if I don't get them where they need to be fast enough, they just are kind of
you're going to have to, you have no choice but to activate the front line first.
Yep.
Now, this unit's new.
This is a new unit, yes. The Everlasting Orc Stopper is also new, but this unit is definitely new. This is another boss mob, but I did a Mortal Kombat theme. I wanted, these are, oh God, what was the company name? I cannot remember. So they did like these standard ninja bodies, and then I was like, well, if you put enough of these masks on them, they'll look like the Mortal Kombat, the 5 houses of Mortal Kombat.
I don't remember the red. I know Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Smoke.
Yes.
That's not.
He's newer. I'm blanking on the name too. Somebody's gonna put
It's not Noob Saibot though.
No,
Where's Noob Saibot?
Noob Saibot. I should have Noob Saibot in there. Yeah. Well, I've got more to do, so maybe I can modify. Once again, boss mob, 5 pistols, 5 ultra axes, Bad Shot Furious.
Medic?
Field Doctor.
So your whole army has regen.
A lot does. A lot does.
Boy. Another mob, rinse and repeat. Second verse, same as the first.
Same verse. Yes, same verse as the first. The only addition here is, I don't know if this will still be in shot, but my Iron Orc. I'm running him as part of the group as my Ultra Boss leader. He has a Carbine Ultra Club and a Carbine mod.
He's going clubbing.
He does. He is. Toughness 6. The mob is the same as the other one, so they have Field Doctor. He also has regeneration.
Oh, so it doesn't double stack, though.
It doesn't double stack, but I made sure.
But that way, even when I wipe out the mob, he will still have regen. And then in the back there, I see your quote-unquote bikers.
My quote-unquote bikers, which are Squig Rider bikers. There's nothing really special going on with them. 3 twin miniguns, 3 pistols, 3 close combat weapons, and medic. Just kidding. No, there's no, because you can't do that on bikers.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way.
I'll find a way.
And last but not least.
Yes. So over here, I've got my ranged walker, 2 rapid heavy flamers.
The Jorker.
The Jorker.
Remember, he's the Jorker.
My Jorker. Yep. And 2 Walker Claws. Got a Stomper going on. Fear 2, Furious, Shooty, Toughness 12. All the good stuff that you want out of one of those. And then back here in the back, I've got my little cute goblin herd, my classic old school GW goblins.
Jorker's like Mama Duck, and they're the baby ducks that just going to follow in behind.
Just waddle, 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 waddle. We'll see how that works out for us, but yep.
And nothing in reserve. Like, this is it.
This is it.
There's guys in transports, but...
Yep, other than that, this is everybody.
This is it.
This is everybody.
All right, let's go take a look at what the Robot Legions to try and take on this mass of green. So for the Robot Legions, I only have about half of the army on the table. The rest are in reserve. They're going to be ambushing, tunneling, all that kind of good stuff. So we'll go through the ones that we have. First up, we have a Tri-Scorpion Lord. So he's a hero, relentless robot. Obviously the whole army has self-repair. Strider, tough, and I gave him regen protocol. So
Cheater.
They have regen and self-repair.
Oh,
so we're going to get 2 bites at that apple.
That does stack. Nice.
Yeah, because it's a different name. So one's a 5+, the other's a 6+. Whereas your Iron Orc is regen and regen, so you can't get both.
Yep.
And he is going to be going around with, I don't know if you call him his personal bodyguard or retinue, but a unit of Tri-Scorpions, 2 dual Reaper Blades, 1 heavy Reaper Blade, and I paid to give them the plasma bots, so now the army has rending. Or the unit. The unit has rending.
Yeah.
Which will be good with all your freaking...
I know, with all the regen. Yeah.
So
You knew I was coming.
Not everybody's got that, but some do. Then in the center of the line, I've got my Annihilator Lord riding. Well, he's on the chariot. They can't actually put the regular Robot Lord on a chariot. So I'm running him as an Annihilator. That way he's tough 6. I have made him my caster, so he is going to be using some Robot Legion-ish powers. And then gave him a Doom Scythe and a Wrist Flamer. And then on the right there, we have a Spider and 2 units of little Gribblies. So the Forged Spider, I gave the Spider spawn. So once in the game, she can birth another tiny unit of 3 of those swarms. It's not huge, but it's a 100-point upgrade.
Wow.
Which is odd because
100-point upgrade.
Yeah, which is crazy because the 3 bots, like a regular swarm, is not 100 points. But I guess it's the ability for her to whenever and wherever you want.
You're paying for that ability. It's kind of like when I had that thing where you could like raise
the zombies. Yeah, it's like that. So it is not a cheap. A bot fabricator is what it's called. So she also has repair. She'll probably be repairing mostly herself. And my hope is that she'll lead those swarms to kind of maybe run ahead and seize objectives, tie down your big units, something like that. But those things are quality 6, so don't worry too much. But they have rending.
They do have rending.
They have rending too.
They do have rending.
On the other side of the building, I have one of my, I guess you call it the core infantry. So we have a Robot Lord and some Guardians. The Guardians are armed with a sword and shield. The Robot Lord is going to have that massive phase glaive, so 3 attacks at AP 4. And I gave him Overseer so that that unit does not suffer from slow. They get to move normal speed. Nice. And they all have shield wall. So they're defense 3, and with shields, they're defense 2. Okay. So they're going to be trickier to hurt there. And then the last unit that's at least starting on the table, unit of Robot Snakes. They have 3 of their metal fangs, and then I gave each of them whip coils. So that's a deadly weapon. So don't send anything into that has toughness. So they'll be able to make short work of that. Robot self-repair, Strider, each of those is 3 wounds. So they're all around. They're not super Death Starry, but I think they can take a punch. We'll see how they do. And then in reserve, I have another Robot Lord with a unit of Guardians. These ones are going to be equipped with the rod. They're holding their rod.
What?
Yes. And the funny thing is their rod shoots.
The rod shoots.
They can hit with the rod.
Oh, rod.
Oop, they're coming out of focus here. They can. They're melee. They're a hybrid unit. They have short range with ranged attack, and then melee. They also, I gave them jetpacks, so they're going to be jumping all over the place.
Super fly.
Yeah, they're pretty fly. And then there's the robot. The robot unit that can get spawned by the Spider. Behind them, a unit of the Flesh Eaters who are going to be tunneling up. They're really good glass cannons. As long as I can get to charge, they'll do fine. But if you attack them, they're not going to last. Gotcha. And then a unit of Destroyer Snakes who will also be tunneling. They're equipped the same as the Tri-Scorpions. It's just I'm going to have them pop up out of the ground rather than start on the board. So the mission for this is called Capture and Hold from the Advanced Rules, and it's supposed to be portable objectives, but the idea of units carrying around these monoliths seems a little weird. So instead, we're going to say that each of these monoliths has a data disk of some kind, and whoever can get to the monolith first can extract the data disk. So that's what the units are going to be carrying around. So you grab the data disks, whoever is holding them at the end of each turn scores a victory point.
Gotcha. So the monolith isn't what we're after, really. It's
right.
what's inside.
It's what's inside. So we have to get to it. I'd say the base is big enough. We're going to say you got to be in base contact to extract the disc, and then you're just trying to keep it from the other team.
Gotcha.
So 3 of them, and at the end of 4 rounds, whoever's accumulated the most victory points wins. So very simple that way. So first opening salvo. Literally, it's going to be a salvo.
Yes. Yeah.
So the everlasting orc stopper. Josh has moved him forward from there.
My everlasting orc stopper.
And he's going to shoot at my
my
hero and his bodyguard.
I figure the time to do something is when you can. So we're starting off with the heavy machine gun. I got 9 shots at AP1 going off on 4s.
Okay.
So we'll see. I know those guys are pretty heavy. They got shields.
Yeah, they got shields.
Yeah, going off on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5 at AP1?
5 at AP1, yeah.
All right, so that is defensive 3, shields and negate the AP1. So 3s, Got one.
Nice.
You managed to pick off one. Pew. Now this thing still also has missiles.
Yes. So. Yep. So I gotta do those as well. But that's really, I mean, it's just 2 shots. Rocket launcher, AP2, deadly 3.
You're a rocket man.
Rocket man.
1.
1.
But these are AP2.
AP2. Yeah.
4. Makes it. Holds up his shield and just bats it away. Pew! Like the champion that he is.
Yep.
Any other shooting?
No, that's it for him.
Alrighty.
That's it for the looted tank.
So first activation for the Robot Legions, you can see right at the bottom of the screen, I moved up my Tri-Scorpions. They rushed in order to grab that objective. These robots want their monoliths back.
They want it.
And so Josh has responded by moving the Jorker up, and he's going to shoot things at me.
Yep, and he's only got the heavy flamer for distance. Yeah, but he's got reliable, so he's going off on 2s. He is shooty, so 6s make you extra happy.
They don't make me extra happy. Oh.
All 4 hit, and then that one's an extra. What do I do? An extra roll on that for shooting?
No, if it's an extra hit, counts as an extra. If a 6 counts as an
5.
extra hit, 5 total.
5 total. Blast 3.
Are you kidding?
No, blast 3, AP 1.
That's 15 saves I have to make.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So they are defense 3, taking me to defense 4. You don't ignore the cover.
Right. So
then that we need somewhere to roll. There's too many frickin' trees in the way. So the cover ignores the AP, and 3+, but 15 saves. Oh boy. That is 5.
15. That's not great.
Regen.
Yep.
2, 3 of those.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't too worried
and
about
then robot.
15 shots.
Nothing on the robot. So that's 2 wounds. That is almost one of the guys dead.
Yeah.
Against any other unit would have been
devastating.
Devastating.
Yeah, but not yours.
But because I got all those saves. So, whew, not bad. Not bad. And we've decided that because the Jorker has those buzzsaws, he's able to cut down trees. So we will see deforestation. Next few activations have been maneuver. I had a bot swarm run up to seize the central objective. Josh responded by having one of his orc mobs rush ahead into the forest to grab the left flank objective, or at least my left, your right. So I then took my sword and board guys and ran them up. Unfortunately, I couldn't get half of them on the footprints, so they're not in cover, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And so Josh took advantage to move the orc mobile, and he is going to shoot me in the face.
So we're doing the Mega Scrap MG first, going off on 4s. Shooty.
So 6s are...
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh! Oh!
Full house. No, almost a full house.
7.
AP 1. Yeah.
All right, negated by the shields. Yep. So, saving on 3s. Uh-oh. You know what? I forgot to roll for the robot who died from your last shooting.
Whoops.
That's my problem. All right, 6s for self-repair. Save 1, but 2 more die.
There you go. And I got the chain RPG.
It shoots chains?
It shoots chains.
Bike chains?
Big, like little bike chains.
Little bike chains.
Just 2 more. Quality 4. Still shooty. This one's deadly 3 though.
What?
1. AP 2.
AP 2. So now I'm actually saving on a 4. Oh, it's a 5.
Nice.
We're good. All right, so they're taking a beating, but the shields are holding them up. Okay, so again, a little bit more maneuvering with the last few activations. My other squad of bot swarms have moved up to kind of form a bit of a screen. Josh moved up one of his big blobs with Iron Orc to contest that central objective. He also took his squad of Squig Bikers moving over there on his left flank. So my most recent activation then is the Spider. So the Spider's moved up, and I'm going to put a few shots into the orcs. I mean, it's only 3. At most, I might kill 3 of them, but we'll have to see. So she has her Atom Beamer. She beams atoms.
Nice.
But she's only a quality 4. So 3 attacks. That's 2 at AP 1.
Their defense is 5, but they do have regen, so hopefully something will go up for me.
6s? No. Let's see it. No.
2 dead.
Yeah, for 3 and a 4. But I mean, it's a squad of 20.
Yeah.
You can suffer a few orcs dead here and there.
Yeah.
So for my last activation, I don't have very many units on the table. The hero on the barge is going to move up, and I'm going to spend both of his spell points to cast or issue forth or Starbots. It sounds like
that's a Saturday morning cartoon show, right?
Yeah, that is absolutely a Saturday morning cartoon from the 80s. Starbots. And I spent 1 to cast it. It's a level 1 to buff it. It goes off on a 3.
When your parents are doing well, you get Transformers. When they're like
you get GoBots.
Lower middle class, you get GoBots. When you're on food stamps, Starbots. It's like the 3rd level.
A 3 goes off. Okay. So however you want to mark it, that big blob, -1 next time they fight in melee.
Okay, -1 to fight next time in melee.
-1 to hit in melee.
All right. We'll put a little red marker because I'm not using it for much else.
And then before I had that activation, sorry, forgot to do the summary. Batman and the Ninja Turtle orcs have jumped down from the containers there in order to get in the fight. So the orcs have more. So imagine here, folks, like they're doing the backflip thing, and then they land in the heroic
It's like Kung Fu Panda.
Pose.
They're all over, and then they come together.
Yeah. So at the end of turn 1, as you would expect from 2 armies that are primarily melee, there was a lot of running up to the center. This is going to look like, something out of World War I. We got fighting over no man's land in the middle here. The only objective that was securely taken is on the right flank here. The Tri-Scorpions have seized the data disk from that right monolith. Now the question is, do I just run away with them to hold on to it, or what? But the Robot Legions will get to go first in turn 2, and I got a lot of ambush. So I got to decide, what do I want to bring in, and who wants to go first as we head on to turn 2. At the start of turn 2, I brought in some of my reserves, but not all of them. So the unit of Guardians with the rod shots have popped up behind that building out of line of sight. They have flying, so I will be able to leap over the building and either support the right flank against the Jorker or the left flank here against that big old mob. The other unit that I brought in, make everybody sick, is my Flesh Eaters. They have Tunnelers, so they could pop up 1 inch away. And since Robot Legions have the first activation, I decided to activate them to go charging into that massive blob of 20. They're not going to kill it, but hopefully I can whittle it down at least a little. So each Flesh Eater has 2 attacks at AP 1. There's 10 guys. So we're rolling 20 dice at a quality 3, which is not too shabby. So we'll see how we do here. I don't know how well the camera is going to show all of this. The beautiful thing about tall building terrain is it looks fantastic, but boy, it's a nightmare when it comes to trying to film. Here we go. So 11 hits at AP 1. Oh, you got
a few there.
3, 4?
I got 4.
4
saved.
Okay, so you're down to 7, and now Mad Doc.
5 up. Yeah, that's good.
2 more.
2 more saves, so I got 5.
So 20 attacks, and you only lost 5.
Yeah.
So
hey, that's a whole tray. I can just take a whole tray.
Yay! See, I knew it would be easier for you if I did it that way.
There you go. Yep, you're welcome.
You're gonna hit me back. Otherwise, you have to take morale, and you could get stunned.
Oh, you have to take. Oh, yeah.
Because I did wounds to you.
Yeah, that's. I don't like that rule.
Josh doesn't like the rule. OPR, you need to remove it. Josh doesn't like it.
So why don't I'll do the close combat weapons first. So these are going off on 4.
Okay. These guys, you'll probably rinse them away. They have a defense.
Yeah, they've done their job.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 shots there, and I got 4. I got 4 more shots.
Oh, we got more coming in.
Yeah, these are 8 Ultra Axes, AP 1 Rending.
Oh, dang. Okay. Ooh.
Doesn't really matter, but.
Well, that's a rend.
Yeah, so that's a rend, and then 2 others.
So here's the rend needing an 6. No. And then here are the regulars needing 5. Wow. That's pretty awful.
And did you get the other 5?
Self-repair? No, I'll get those. Right. So I save 1, so that's 2 dead from those, and then 5 more from the others. Oh my. All but 1. Self-repair, come on. Is it a 6? Is it a 6? It's not a 6. So, total of 3 guys dead?
3 guys dead, yeah.
Now, that means you lose combat.
Yes. So I have to do my quality?
Yes.
Yeah. And this is for shaken or?
Shaken because you're above half.
Gotcha, okay. All right, so quality 4. Camera's rolling. Chris walked away. It's a 4.
As he said, I paid for it. I'm going to use it.
Yeah, I paid for it. I think it's called like the Wrecking Ball upgrade. I paid for the Wrecking Ball upgrade to get him an impact of 11.
So you just came in like a wrecking ball.
I just came in like a wrecking ball.
Well, let's hope the spider.
At the Pink Pony Club.
Let's hope the spider doesn't get totally squashed.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, 11. Impact 11.
Impact 11.
Roll 11 dice.
Watch ones.
No, 11 dice. Be serious, man. Not a 1.
Not a 1.
Not
so
a 1.
11.
So if you kill her, I won't even get to spawn my 100-point unit of.
That's part
swarms.
of why I went for her. Was I was like, oh god, I'm already gonna have so much other stuff. I'm gonna use the word stuff here, Chris, in ambush that I have to do.
Defense 3. Oh,
yeah.
That's enough. If I don't make at least a couple self-repairs,
yeah,
she's gone. 6 is 1.
1.
What's she toughness? 6.
She's toughness.
She's
6.
got 1 wound left.
She's got 1 wound left.
Yikes.
Does she have to take anything for that, or is she good?
Well, this is a melee. I have to hit you back, and if I don't do enough damage to you, I'll take a morale test, and if I fail, I'm dead.
For those of you that play at home, one of my favorite things to do is to say things over Chris so that he can't edit them out later. And then he has to put them in. It's like, that was exposition. I had to explain that, dang it.
So if you guys ever wonder, why did entire sections of the batrep disappear? We're like 6 activations later. It's because Josh said enough stuff to get me arrested.
That'll be the stuff that we put in that page.
Yeah, if I ever do maybe that's what I'll do, a Patreon. And the Patreon will just be raw. I'll just upload the raw stuff.
Ah, yeah. Raw, really.
3.
3 hits.
3 hits. These are poison, so if you roll a 6, you must re-roll it.
Oh, snap.
But your defense 2.
It's 3 of them?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, the combat, defense 2. All right, so 2. I want a 6. And lo and behold.
Re-roll the 6.
Yeah, and I got a 1. So that one goes through, and then what is the 6?
Re-roll the 6. Doesn't count. Okay. So I did 1 damage to you. So here's the bad news. I lost combat in a major way.
Yep.
We're in melee, and I'm below half.
Yep.
If I don't roll a 4+, Spider's gone, and I lose the bots.
Pressure's on.
She failed.
Oh, she's gone?
She's gone.
Man, I was shooting for it, but I did not think I was going to
Yeah, I should have done better with my save. 3+ on 11 dice, I should not have suffered half wounds.
If it helps, I'm down to 11.
Yeah, I feel so much better now. We're going to have these guys charge in and strike while the iron is hot.
Go for it.
We're playing the points here. If I can get 2 of the objectives, you can have the one in the middle. I'll outpoint you. So, 3 robot snakes charging into your blob of dudes there.
Dudes.
Claws and fangs hitting you on 4s. That's the downside.
They got AP?
AP, nothing but rending. So you don't get your dock on this.
Yep.
That's downright statistical. So, 3.
3. No AP, so I'm still saving on my defense 5, but no regen. Okay. 5s. Ooh.
Not a 1.
3.
And then there are 3 whip coils. These are more character killers, but
I got 3 there, so we'll stick there.
They all miss.
They all miss. So 3 dead.
All miss. 3 dead. Okay, now do we need to pause it and get you an abacus so you can count how many?
Nope. While Chris was fuddling around, I took off my shoes, folks. We'll be fine. So everybody
knows. That's what that smell is.
That's what that smell is. Is that bad meat or good cheese? I'm not sure. We're going to start with the Ultra Axes. Hitting you on a 6.
Nope.
No Furious.
Nope.
6s?
Got 1. AP of 1.
1 rending.
Oh, okay. Saving on a 6. 6!
Damn! All right, I got 8 more that need to go on just standard close combat weapon, going off on 6s.
Okay.
Not a 1.
Nothing. Now, I mean, this unit has taken 2 full charges from melee specialized units, and they're still over
half. Yeah,
they're
still standing. Yeah, so but I still got to take.
You got to take your morale, but you still won't be destroyed.
4 up,
like my spider, and they're still good.
Yeah, they're still good.
Well done, sir. Yeah. There's some bad joke in here. I'm just too lazy to make it up. That Josh always gets salty, but now he's assaulting.
I'm assaulting.
I don't know what
High blood pressure somewhere in there.
Either way.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah. So he's gonna flamethrow me and then
charge. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
you know what, folks? We're gonna temporarily slide that on over so Josh has a place to roll.
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is the rapid heavy flamers again. Blast 3 and reliable quality 2, so they're now on quality 3.
And you have 4 of them?
3 of them.
3 of them. You rolled.
Yeah, because that 2 can't do it on 2.
Oh, okay.
But they are blast 3.
Right.
AP 1.
9. Alrighty. AP 1. I am a defense 3, so it means I'm saving on 4s, but I'm in cover still. We just moved the trees for ease of seeing. All right. So then I need a bunch of regen.
I got 6 over here.
Okay, that's 2. And then these 3, this is the self-repair. Got 1 6.
All right. That's a 3.
That's a 3. So that is 2 of them, unfortunately. That kills off 1 and puts a wound on another. That's unfortunate. Those guys can hit pretty hard.
Yep. Now
you charge in.
Now I'm charging in. Stomp, going off on, it changes my quality, right? So
yes,
5s.
so 5s.
5s, yeah. 5s. 1.
All right, again, 4s.
Yep.
No. Regen. No. Self-repair. No. So that's 2.
Now, this is the one I'm really excited about. This is, he does have Furious. Yeah.
So that 6 would have been an extra attack.
That would have been extra attack.
All righty, another 4. He's okay.
Okay.
The gods, you know what happens whenever you forget something.
Yeah.
The dice gods are like, no!
That's on you. That's on you. Last thing, he's got 2 Walker Claws. These are at AP 4.
He's a Texas Ranger.
He is. Walker. The Walker Texas Ranger.
Jorker, Texas Ranger.
Claws, going off on 5s. 6s make me happy. 2 6s.
Oh, fetch. That's what, 2, 4, 5?
All at AP 4.
What?
AP 4 for the Walker Claws.
6s. Nothing. Regen. Oh, crap. Self-repair. That was a clean sweep, sir. So the 2 kills this, the 3 kills this. It is now just a hero.
That worked way better than I expected it to.
Yeah, what I thought was going to be one of my just blender units has gotten blended. So then I do get to hit you back. Harvest Blade, 2 attacks, hitting you on 3s. So 1 hits. AP 2, deadly 3.
AP 2. Ooh, AP 2, deadly 3.
Yeah.
He's at defense 2. So AP. So now 3. Right?
4s.
4s.
2 plus 2 is 4.
I got a 2.
So 3 damage to him.
3 damage to him.
But
he's down to 9.
If what happens to the spider happens here, if I roll a 1 or a 2, he's gone.
God, why do you hate me?
That's a 2. He's gone.
Wow. So you dropped the thing.
I dropped the disc. Right. That was devastating. I'm charging my tiny robots into your big blob there. 3 attacks apiece, so 9 attacks total. Hitting on 6s, but they're rending. So you don't get your med attacks, and if I hit you, it's AP 4 basically. 2.
At
AP 4.
Okay, so 6s. 6s.
You save 1.
And then I get my mad dog.
No, you don't.
Oh,
rending.
I know. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So that doesn't.
So 1 guy dies.
1 guy dies.
And now, if you'd like, you can hit back. I was hoping to get at least 1, because now if you don't hit back, you have to take a morale test. If you do hit back, it wastes your attacks, killing chaff, and you'll be fatigued for when something else charges.
Right, but I can still shoot when I activate.
You can shoot. Yes, you can. Well, here's a question for you folks. If he decides not to attack, does that marker stay? Because he's in melee, but he quote-unquote isn't fighting.
Right, I'm not attacking.
Does it just mean next time the unit gets in melee?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you use it, if you fight back, you're -1 to hit.
Gotcha. So I'm doing these first, and so -1 to hit, so I'm back. My quality's 5. starting with the axes.
Yeah, this could still hurt a lot.
Yeah. All right, 5s. Not like that.
2.
15 are just regular close combat weapons.
Oh, only 15.
Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 15.
So hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5. Not terrible, not great.
4 plus 2.
4 more plus 2.
6
These are
total.
at AP 1. These are at no AP.
Ah, okay. So the 4 at no AP.
Yep.
Well, it actually doesn't matter. Their defense is 6.
Okay, so that's just...
They don't care what your AP
They
is.
don't care my AP.
I save 1.
Okay.
And then they do have self-repair. Nothing. And there are 3 wounds per base.
I've got one more to do real quick.
Okay, so I lose a base.
Yeah.
1 more base has 2. Go for it.
All right, and then the last one is the Ultra Club on the boss leader. If this goes off, it goes off on 4.
When he swings it, he just go.
All right, blast 3 though if it goes off, which it does.
Some hard cheese right there.
Yeah, and that's just blast.
All right. Well, fortunately, because 2 of them are dead now.
Yeah.
No save.
Yeah.
No repair.
Wait, wasn't it blast 3?
Right, but there's only 2 models.
Oh, gotcha.
So that one killed, and the final one has 1 wound on it. So you have, they're totally gone. Because I lost combat. If I don't roll a 6, they run away. I don't roll a 6, they run away.
For my activation, these guys are just going to turn a little bit so we have the whole line of sight thing going on. And they're going to shoot at that thing there.
So Josh is just going to take advantage to shoot at my hero on the battle barge.
Yes. Now, I'm going to do 9 and 9 just to make it easier on me. Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 9, coming in at quality 5 because they're bad shot.
They're bad shot. Yes, we have forgetting. So
Bad
Josh
shot.
got some better shooting last round,
A little
but
bit, yeah, bad shot.
well.
Bad shot. What the?
Pick that one up and re-roll.
2 there.
But 3 hits so far.
7.
4,
Better.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Better.
10, 11.
Much better.
Wow. Okay. Well, the Annihilator Lord defense 3.
And doesn't he have the regen as well as the other stuff? No, I thought he had regen on top of the.
Yeah, self-repair.
Oh, okay.
Just self-repair. I was hoping for the spider to sit there and heal herself and him. That was.
That's right. Yeah.
So no AP. So I'm saving on 3s.
No
so
AP.
that's 1, 2.
2 shots so far.
2 so far, and then self-repair. Neither. So he has taken 2.
And what's he down
Fortunately,
to?
he's at 6 total. 6 total. So he's down to 4 left. Josh forgot his boss.
I forgot my boss.
He has a gun?
He has a carbine.
Okay.
And he has a carbine mod. Yeah. Nothing.
Once
Boy, that
again,
was worth
if
trying to
you
get
forget,
camera. Yeah.
the dice gods
Yeah.
say,
How about new?
we're going to activate the hero on the barge. He is going to spend his 2 points to... He'll do a level 1 spell, Meteor Bots, and he'll buff it to go off on a 3.
Jimmy Buffett?
It'll go off. So your blob there takes 2 hits at AP 2.
2 hits at AP2. So 6s. Regen on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and he saves one.
Didn't
At
save
least
the
I got
other
that
one.
one.
Yeah, I got one.
Then he is going to use his flamer. He has a wrist flamer. So 1 attack, but blast 3 reliable. That's gone. Oh, you've got to be joking me. So the Ghostbust Orcs have gotten out of the tank,
Yep.
and Josh has declared an assault, or are you just going to shoot?
They're gonna go assault. So, but they have carbines
And flamethrowers?
and flamethrower mods on them, and then they have ultra axes for when they do the combat. All right, so carbines 10 shots. So if my quality on bad shot is 5, then now I'm 6.
Now you're hitting on 6s.
6s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are the carbines?
Yeah.
2?
2.
But they're
and
shooty?
Are they shooty? No.
Okay. So 2 saves. Because of the shields and the cover, I'm basically saving on 2s. Got him.
Okay. And then this is the flamer mod. So these are going off on 3s.
And they're blast 3?
Yes, and this does
You have 5 blast 3 attacks coming in?
5 blast 3 attacks. They are, but this is a limited. So once I use this,
okay, these are limited.
These are limited. So
you're about to shoot your proverbial wad, sir.
My proverbial wad of ghost bust orcs. And then we're going to go
You're going to shoot your slime at me.
Yep.
4 hits.
Yeah, blast.
Blast, so 12.
AP 1.
Yeah, and the shields.
Yeah.
The cover will negate that, and then the shield will take me to 2. So 2+. Oh, 2 of them.
2.
And then self-repair. No, 2 more guys are dead.
And then we're going to run in with the Ultra Axes. They do have Furious.
Oh, this could hurt.
Plus it makes them do.
Hitting on 4s, but Furious.
AP 1, Rending. AP 1, Rending.
Okay, so the rending won't
Yeah.
matter, but I don't get cover in melee. The shield will cancel the rending, so 3s. Oh, that's not good. Self-repair. No, 3 more.
All right.
I am down to just the hero and 2 bodyguards.
Morale?
Well, I'm going to hit you back.
Oh.
Before I fail my 3rd morale test of the game and run away.
I don't know. You're due, man. You're due on this one.
The only thing I'm ever due on is the rent. Now, hyper swords. There's 2 guys. They get 2 attacks apiece, so 4 of them. Okay. These are AP 1 and rending.
Okay.
You have 1 at AP 4 and then 2 at AP 1.
So, and 2 at AP 1, you said. Okay, so first one's going off. This is the 6.
Yep. Nope.
Nope. And I can't regen, right?
Nope.
Can't regen. So then the next 2 are
AP 1.
AP 1. Okay. Doing so 5s.
You are joking.
So we'll take away the ghost.
The Lord.
My Lord.
Yeah. Lord. Yeah. So 3 attacks, AP 4, and he angry. 2 AP 4.
2 at AP 4. So and I can't do regen on these.
You can.
Okay. 6s. 1 6.
Just another one.
5, please.
Oh my gosh.
Golly.
So, I've lose combat. Come on, folks. Let's keep with it. Why pass now? We're doing so well. They passed.
He's like disappointed that he passed.
Back you guys.
We're not doing lunch today. You don't have to. You don't have to pull a Josh just because I'm here.
Oh, so they're fatigued.
Aren't we all?
I don't think I want to charge you. They're better at shooting.
Okay.
They're a hybrid unit, but not a very good one.
Okay.
So the Lord has a wrist flamer, so reliable. Gotcha. So that's 1 at AP 1, I think. No, AP nothing.
AP nothing?
Yep. It's meant to whittle down units rather than go after big guys.
Gotcha. Defense 2. So 3?
No, 2.
2. Oh, no AP, you said.
So
6.
he's good. You and your 6s.
I'm getting them all out now.
Oh, yeah. For the last 3 turns, you've been getting them all out.
No. The next round is going to be brutal.
The rod shots. 2 shots apiece. They're AP 1. I'm
rod.
hoping just to drown you in liquid hot plasma.
Liquid hot plasma.
Unless I roll like that. So you've got 7.
7. All right, AP what?
1.
AP 1? All right. Defense 3.
2.
2. 2 and 3. Okay, so he's down to 7.
That'll teach you. I basically blinded you in the eye with a laser pointer. Well, we might as well just leave the camera here. Josh has moved up his goblins.
My little gobos.
And they're
gonna path for myself here.
They're gonna try and pick away some of my guardians.
Yes, they're gonna try to pick away some of the guardians there. Would you say they have cover because of the trees? Because we did imagine the big foresty area.
We moved.
So,
as we said, when Jorker went through, he cut down some of the trees, but there's still stumps.
Yep. These guys have good shots, so they're going off on 4s. They just have standard pistols. I just wanted to get them in there because again, they're my retro gobos.
Right.
All right, going off on 4s.
Maybe we should.
I told you.
Maybe we should have moved that.
3, 4, 5.
5.
6.
6.
6 shots.
No AP though.
6 shots, no AP. Standard pistol arrows.
Defensive 3 on those guys. Failing 1.
I decided not to do the
without a successful self-repair. I think I've got maybe one self-repair. I mean, it's a 6 plus.
It's a 6 plus.
It's
but you know what?
clutch.
It's a nice gesture. We've talked about this before.
How the undead need to have it.
Undead need to have it. It's a small thing, but it would be a nice gesture to not have to buy a
blood chalice for
30
everything.
Points.
Okay, I only have one unit left that has not activated, and then Josh is gonna have 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But anyways, what I'm going to activate right now is we'll just activate these guys and charge in. Maybe, just maybe, I can get lucky and kill a couple of those because that was a pretty good run with those guys.
Yep.
So 4 attacks from the swords, hitting you on 6s. Absolutely nothing. Well, that one's cocked.
Nothing?
Still nothing. Well, 6s. And then the lord that's with them, he's got his phase glaive. No, he doesn't have phase glaive. He has the... Oh, yeah, he does have a phase glaive. 3 attacks, but still 6s again, and nothing again. Josh, if you cause a single wound, you could wipe me out.
All right, axes. I don't get rending, though. No, rending does its own thing. But I don't get furious.
You don't get furious.
Yeah. All right,
6s.
6s make me happy. 6s!
2
6s.
AP at 2, isn't it?
AP 1.
AP 1, blocked by the shield. So 3 plus save. Oh, I fail 1. Come on. Self-repair. No. That means, folks, I lose combat. 3 plus.
That's gotta hurt.
Are they shooting? Do they have guns?
Yeah,
Okay.
They have pistols and they have twin miniguns.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
We got some real shooting.
my guardian reinforcements getting hosed down again by orc shooting.
Miniguns first. This is AP 1. So, but going off on 5s. Come on, something.
What do you mean something?
Yo.
2, 4, 6.
Yeah, and they are shooty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
That is why I said 6.
I counted. Me count good.
He put his shoes back on, folks.
I
That's the
did. I'm
problem.
sorry. God, what was I thinking?
Okay. Saving on 4s.
Right.
Oh my.
6s.
Oh, that's a sharp piece of terrain. Self-repair. No, we didn't read the manual on how to self-repair, so we're dying in huge numbers here.
And then I got 3 pistols. Nothing special. Still shooty. Not a 1.
Nothing this
See,
time.
I wasted it on that.
2, 4,
I'm glad
6.
I did the SMGs the first time.
7, so I'm still above half.
Yeah.
No test for shaken, but yeah, the robot legions are just getting absolutely shellacked here.
Did I actually put together a decent army list
you did.
for once?
And I thought with all the rending that I'd be able to negate your saves.
I figured between rending and when you had everything, when you had so much stuff in reserve, I was like, oh man, this is just going to be wave after wave of stuff right in my face.
Yeah, we'll do a little thinking at the end, but I think I screwed up with the way I did reserves. I should have done more on the table first, or brought in everything turn 2. What are we going to do? We need to whittle this unit down some more.
Yeah, that's got the big boss in it.
It's got the big boss in it. So we'll charge in there. That's 9 attacks. Only hitting on 6s, but 6s rend. 3.
Going off on 6s here. Not a 1. But did they...
They are rending, so you
They
do
are
not.
rending.
Yep, so that's
3
just
guys
3
done.
guys die.
3 guys done. 1, 2. Look at that little unit.
Righty.
It's a little unit that could right there.
Well, they're doing their
Yeah,
job.
They're whittling.
Oh, but you get to hit back. You are fatigued.
We'll do the 8 for the Ultra Axes first. So these are going off on, we're on 6s now, right? Because I'm exhausted.
You're fatigued. Yep.
6s. 1.
1.
And then, what does that make?
Fail
so
that.
2 of them.
Fail the self-repair.
All right, so now I got to do 11 for the close combat weapons. Again, 6.
This is sheer numbers. 1 more. Okay.
And then the last one is...
No.
No.
So that's almost a base. If you do 1 more, it's going to be a push.
Ultra Club.
Look at that. I dropped it exactly on top of the other one.
Nice. You know what? Let's abandon all these miniatures. Pogs. Total channel shift. Total channel shift. Drop in the comments if you vote for Pogs next game. I'd say Pogs. Just round circle Pogs. All right. Oh man, if this goes off on a 6, so blast 3.
Oh,
there you are.
Shoot.
Blast 3.
Hard
Blast,
cheese.
hard cheese.
Fail all the saves.
All right, and then you get your pixies.
1 self-repair, but that's 1 to kill, and then 1 remaining, which means you have done 4 wounds to me. They won't run, but yeah,
They're upside down.
Yeah, they are.
They're taking nappies.
Oh, this isn't good, folks. This is not good. All right, the Bat-Orkmobile, whatever it is.
Orkmobile.
It has gone screeching forward and is threading the needle between the Everlasting Orc Stopper and the Monolith.
First up is the Mega Scrap MG, which is 6 at AP 1, quality 4. So I want 4s. Please.
Just 1.
AP 1.
AP 1. That's a 4 on him. Nope. And nope. So he takes his 3rd. He's that half health.
Chain RPG, 2 attacks, AP 2, deadly 3 though. So quality 4.
Oh crap! Deadly 3?
Yeah, deadly
if
3.
I fail any of these, I'm dead.
And you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, that was
didn't
close.
have to worry about it. All right, and
any other shots from him though?
No, that's it for him.
I still have to check morale.
Yeah.
Which he fails. So he is shaken.
Oh, he's shaken though. He's not gone. I was like, damn, he's gone. All right.
He's not gone.
He's not gone.
But he's shaken.
I'm gonna charge into that unit. 10 quality going off on 3s. Going off on
And furious.
and furious. Yes, and rending.
So 6 regular and 2 rending. So here's the 6s for rending. Nope.
Oh, all right.
And then here are the regulars. I got 1. Nope, this is self-repair.
Oh, got
1. So I lose 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 guy left. There's 1 guy left. I failed both of the attacks. They were fatigued anyways. So
Yeah.
But rolled a 5 on the morale, so that 1 lone flesh eater is going to hang around. End of turn 2. It is not looking good for the robots. Point-wise, they're actually in the lead, but this objective is contested, this objective is contested, and over here that objective is contested.
Yeah, because you grabbed this one in turn 1, which meant you had the 1
right.
point.
And
but
I mean, I suppose I could have activated that unit and just pulled them back.
you could have run, yeah. But my stuff shoots.
But your stuff shoots. So right now, all the objectives are being contested. However, I have 1 unit of robot snakes at full strength, and I have 1 unit of guardians at about a little over half strength. I've got a hero that's almost dead, and I have a single flesh eater. I got 1 more unit of reinforcements to come in, but that's a lot of orcs. So it's looking unlikely that I'm going to be able to hold on to that lead. So we'll move on into turn 3. All right, last unit of reinforcements on the field. They are heavy hitters.
Time. I have a question. Don't I technically hold that?
No, oh, you're right.
Yeah, so we are tied.
All right, so quick reshuffle.
I just sorry, I just saw the
Yep,
white
Josh
point.
noticed that the bugs there are they're shaken, so they cannot contest that objective. So it's now 1-1, which means
Now
it's pretty much done.
Can I pick who is holding, or are you gonna? Do you want to determine?
No, you have to. You have to pick who's.
No, but I'm saying, do you want to have a say in it? Because if I have a say, I'm putting him in the tank.
Yeah.
Because the tank is.
The tank's the one that's going to hold it.
so
So
the
yeah,
tank's
the tank is now holding on to that objective. So yeah, this is pretty much it. But we'll see. What I'm going for is a consolation prize here, because at the end of this turn, there's going to be no robots on the field. So what I'm hoping, we'll see. So we're going to see if my destroyers here can take out Jorker. So I will maybe between them and the destroyers there that I can claim that objective, but you're definitely going to hold on to the center, and I don't know what's going to happen on the left. So right now I'm trying to fight you to a draw. So first we have 2 with the dual Reaper blades. So 4 attacks from each one. These are AP 2. hitting you on 3s. Wow, this unit's actually very good.
There you go.
Unless I roll like that.
Oh, how many hits?
Half.
Half?
So here's the thing. 1 is at AP 4. 3 are at AP 2.
Okay. So I'll do the 1 first. So
Sure.
that's at AP 4. So it's a 6.
Yes.
Okay. So 6. Got a
No.
5. Didn't go. So that's 1 3. 3 at AP
2.
2. So 4s.
Oh.
No.
4 damage
hits.
total.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
So I'm down
now,
to 3.
There's one more guy. Heavy Reaper Blade. 1 attack.
Okay.
Deadly 3.
Nice. Hey, that sounds familiar. All right. Did it go up?
He rolled a 1 to hit.
He rolled a 1.
It was your chance, guys. You.
But I still have to take morale.
Well, hit back. Hit back.
Hit back first? Okay. Stomp. 4 at AP 1, quality 4.
Okay. Ooh.
3, AP 1.
3 at AP 1. They are, that's their weakness. They're only a defense 4. So now they're defense 5. They failed all those. They did make 1 of their robot repair. So I'm going to be putting all the wounds on you because you failed, sir. You deserve all of the damage.
I got Walker Claws.
Oh.
I got Walker Claws. Coming off on 4s.
3.
3. Yeah. 3 at AP 4.
Shoot, 6s. 1.
6.
Repair. No, so that's 1 to kill him. And a wound on that. You actually have done more damage to me.
Yes.
Wait, how much did I do to you?
You did.
I did 4.
You did 4.
You did 4.
Okay.
Do you cause fear?
Did you do 4? Yeah, you did 4. Yeah, I have fear 2.
So I lose.
Okay.
And I lose in so many ways.
Oh my god.
So I fall back.
And you're
I'm shaken.
You're shaken, not stirred.
That's pretty much it right there.
You don't know that.
Folks in the comments, someone who's a bookie.
Pause the video right now.
What are the odds? What are the percentages that the Robot Legion can actually pull this out? Because I want you to see something. Shaken. 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 They're still in full fighting strength. And then I have a single guy back there. All right, folks. Josh only has to secure one of the flanks. And the one that looks like he's got the best chance of securing here is to charge his boys into my robot snakes. If he can wipe them out, that's it. He'll have He'll have 2 objectives, and half my army is shaken.
Ultra Axis first. They are also furious, so Ultra Axis first, going off on 4s.
Yeah. Okay, so then 6 hits total. 2 of them are at AP 4. Here we go. These need to be 6s. They are not. Self-repair. 1. So there's 1 damage.
Okay.
Then of the other 4, these are AP base
AP
2.
1.
AP 1.
Yep, AP base 1.
Robot snakes saving on 5s. Save 2. Self-repair. No, there's a snake gone. Oh, no, don't take your friend. You're not girls going to the bathroom. Just one of you.
That's a different video.
Not on my channel, it's not.
Last is just their simple close combat weapons. I got 8 that are just standard close combat weapons.
Okay.
So 4s, but still have furious. 3 6s and 1 4.
So that's 7 total.
Yeah.
But no AP. Still, the thing about the robot snakes, they're only a defense of 4. Oh, that was, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everything except 2. Self-repair. Save 2.
2 more, 3
but
hits.
That's
takes you below half.
That takes me below half, so I'll hit you back.
All right.
Robot snakes, 2 attacks. That's it. So 2 attacks. Either hit. And then the whip coil. That hits. So that one is AP 2, deadly 3. And then you'll need 3 doc saves.
No.
So I killed 1.
3.
Okay, folks. Now you have seen how I've been doing with my morale rolls in melee. I've lost, what, 3 units?
3 units by morale, yeah.
Let's
That's why
see
I'm
if
telling
we-
you, morale is a...
Let's see if we can make it 4. We can!
Sorry.
They're gone. That's it. The robot snakes are finished.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
The robots are done?
They're done.
Are you...
Yeah. Yeah. I got nothing, dude. I have nothing.
All right.
There is no way that even if there is,
because I'll take that at the end of the turn.
There is a chance. There's a chance the Guardians could kill the Jorker.
They could.
He's got 3 wounds left.
They could play through.
But then that activation is over, and you just move your guys up and contest.
I've got 2 more units.
So you can ensure that no matter what, I cannot hold that objective.
Yeah.
All I can do here is recover both of these guys, and then you have the combat cart, the tank, the knobs. That you just got everything, and you'll definitely obliterate the bugs. So then you'll have 2.
Yeah.
And you just got the 3rd over here. So the Orcs have just smashed the Robot Legion. I
can't believe I actually finally built an army that did decently. I cannot believe I finally built something that did well. I was really worried. I think the Horde element with the souped up tanks and everything, finally getting those painted, finally getting enough stuff painted to be able to run a full Orc army. Helped me immensely.
So I definitely should have done better with the reinforcements. I should have started with more models on the table or brought in all reinforcements turn 2. Because instead I'd bring in 1 and just kind of nickel and diming you wasn't working.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring any vehicles. Technically this guy here, he's not. He's a hero on foot. I just brought the model because I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah.
So, Josh.
That was also a I mean, it's a tough call because you also lost so much in morale.
Yeah.
Like, when you go back and rewatch the video, that's why I said at the outset, I was a little salty, but I do think morale leans a little too heavy.
Well, what I'm surprised, though, is my guy's quality is usually a 3. Some units are 4, but I was failing 3+ morales.
Yeah.
That was just like, what?
Yeah, that was rough. I think I won more on your morale throws than my actual execution.
So there you have it, folks. Josh didn't just win, he absolutely curb stomped me. So the Orcs seize control of the 3 ancient obelisks of strange robotic origin. What they do with them...
Right.
I see. I said what they do with them, I don't want to know.
What do they do with them?
Because Josh is going to come up with something.
Bite the obelisk.
Bite the obelisk. All right, folks. See you next time. Keep your dice on the table.